Ladies and gentlemen, listen, okay? So, hey, my name is Michaela. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you couldn't tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be doing everything you need to know for freshman year and advice. I have nothing else to tell y'all but that I did this on my own, okay? First time, no experience. I did this. My mama parted the back for me, but other than that, I really did this. No, I can't believe it. I'm still processing. Probably will never process it. But to all my mixed girls out there, guys too, and even just black kids, it's time to learn how to do your hair. Like, honestly, like, it's a part of who we are, and I'm so proud that I've started taking it seriously, because if you would ask me at the beginning of the year if I would ever do this, I would have laughed in your face. But other than that, I have no updates for you guys, so let's hop right into the video. So freshman year for me was I did my big one, to say the least. I did my big one, but my first word of advice is focus on yourself. Okay, I was so worried about all the wrong things. I told myself I wasn't gonna worry about relationships. Look what I did. I worried about relationships, and I'm forever grateful for my boyfriend and meeting him and all that stuff, but that should never come before school. Don't be arguing in school with nobody. Don't be trying to figure out relationship issues in school. None of that. Not worth it. It sacrifices your mental health. I feel like I honestly did not put enough effort into my freshman year. I'm an all-A student, and I made 2 B's this year, for the simple fact that I could have studied harder in those classes because they were my 2 hardest classes. I just didn't. Not proud of it, but you know, it was a lesson learned, and you know, it is what it is. But don't let anything come before your priorities and your goals and what you expect for yourself. Kick away from that drama, okay? Like, really learn to stay to yourself. Stay to your people. If it has nothing to do with you, do not make it have something to do with you, okay? Like, if it has nothing to do with you, do not make it something that has to do with you at all. Just keep it pushing. Like, literally mind your business. Because me, one of the biggest things I learned in school, you look, not my business. You look, that's not my problem. Literally the 2 main things I say in school on a daily, okay? Like, don't even. But yeah, for my girls and guys, do not be focused on a relationship, because baby, you're new to the school and you gonna want to try this one and that one and this one. Don't taste them up a rainbow, okay? Sit your booty down and just let everybody see what you're about, you know? Don't try and like do all this. I feel like I was already pretty well known walking in, because the cheer team, like, I posted on cheer team and everything like that. That definitely played a lot in my mental health role as well. I'm not sure if I'm like ready to talk about cheer and why I decided not to cheer this year, but we'll leave that one alone for now. But you know, focus on you. Find a sport, find a club. There's so many clubs. If you're not into sports, find a club. Find something that's fun, something exciting, something you want to try, something you can do with friends. Go out, definitely go out, like, have fun, you know, but still be responsible. Still put your goals before everything, because I promise you, missing one hangout to maybe study is not the end of the world, okay? Like, trying to fit in is not the end of, like, will be the end of your world, actually. Like, not fitting in will not kill you. It will not harm you. I don't care about fitting in. I don't care about people's personal opinions, unless it is the people closest to me. Because the one thing I've learned is people that matter this much in your life should have this small of an opinion of you and in your life, okay? I would also say to just try your best. Like, it gets really hard, but you don't want to regret how you did. And I would say experience everything lightly, you know, like I said, like the relationship thing, like, yeah, I have a boyfriend now and all that stuff happened, but don't go finding it, don't go searching for it, especially like if you're someone that is sought after a lot, or guys, like a lot of guys try to get with you, because I have this problem of like guys wanting me and then they'll be like, oh, we're talking, or oh, I talked to her, or oh, I messed with her, just because I was like flirting. But it's like they will take it and run with it, and then it'll seem like a whole nother thing, and it's not. So definitely take what I'm saying and do what you will with it, but you know, don't take it lightly. Also try to get into classes that are gonna elevate you, that are gonna set you above average, because I'm graduating early now, a whole year early, just because of the way I've paced myself through school, the way I paced myself through middle school, the credits that I have, even doing summer school. And you know, that sounds so lame to a lot of people, but it's gonna like help me in the future. It is gonna do so much for me, and so is me training for track over the summer. It's gonna do so much for me, and it's just gonna better me. And on the days where I'm absolutely doing nothing at home, like, yeah, we all have great summers, we go on vacations, we have days that are so fun, but on the days where I'm doing nothing, instead of just sitting on my phone for hours and hours, I have schoolwork to do. And that sounds so lame and so this and so that, but let me tell you this, I'd rather take a few weeks of summer school on my own pace, on my own time, doing it by myself, than a whole semester of a class. And I can fill that with a class. Like, I literally have my 4 core classes. One of them is Spanish 3, because I want an advanced diploma and I take a language. So if you weren't me and you didn't have an advanced diploma and you just want a regular diploma, you'd have 3 core classes, and that's 4 left to do whatever you want to do with, honestly. So you know, I'm gonna go get my food really quick, but I'll be back. Okay, another reason why I say fitting in is not that important is because you do not, or me personally, I do not want to get associated to one singular friend group, because you know, then a lot of things could start happening, a lot of rumors could start happening. If you are so glued to one friend group and then that friend group just happens to fall apart, where do you go next? Because people have associated you with the one thing, and maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, whatever it is. But yeah, the friend group thing, whatever. Also, don't call everyone your friend, okay? I ran through friends like I ran through undies, okay? Because you just assume that people have pure intentions, and you know, she would never take my man, and this and that and the third, and then turn around and it's like, but you know, what was life, and that is life. I would also just say to be honest, be kind, be loyal to the people that you have around you, and be loving, and just be so focused and motivated and driven. It'll get you so far. I walked in as a freshman, and so many teachers know me now. So many teachers talk about me, love me. Literally on the last day of school, I was walking out, and a group of 2 of my teachers, there was like 3 other teachers, they just started talking about me because I walked past, and I'll never forget, they were like, man, she's just a lovely girl, she's just awesome, like she's amazing. Like that feeling, like nobody could take that away from me. And same with coaches, like not every teacher's bad, guys, okay? Like there are the teachers that annoy you so much, but I will always say, this goes for any school, but let your teacher be your friend, okay? You don't have to be a teacher's pet, but let your teacher be your friend, and let your teacher help you, because I promise you, a lot of them really do care, and they really love their students. And I love so many of the teachers I had, and they were honestly so understanding. And I've always said, it makes teachers be more lenient with you, it makes teachers be more understanding with you, more willing to help you. I'm not gonna freak y'all out, okay? I know so many people are like, it's such a big change, like high school, they just they just crack down on you. You know, y'all can't be acting like this if you're in middle school and going up into that high school. Yeah, no. If anything, the teachers are more relaxed, they're more chill, they're more understanding of your age and what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Yeah, they are preparing you for a serious time in your life and, you know, adulting and growing, but no, they're not scary, they're not going to bite you, they're not going to kill you, you know, but there's not going to be like makeup work and all that stuff. And for someone who had an AP class, which I was one of the classes I gotta be in Spanish too, I gotta be in, who barely studied, who wasn't focused, whose mental health was messed up like all year, I still got B's in those classes, and I still brought up my GPA even more, and I still got A in all my other classes because I just paid attention. And a lot of the times, if you do bad on something, the whole class probably did bad on it, and you will get chances to do it again. But I say that because you can take care of your grades. You can still get good grades without the extra credit, because that is one thing they're not going to give you. If they're not giving the whole class extra credit or a chance for extra credit, they're not going to give it to you, solely you. But yeah, it's not, I feel like that's what they mean by like it becomes harder and you have to take it more serious. I've always taken my grades seriously, okay? I've always tried my best. So to me, that was not really an issue. You know, it's like you get what, you know, you try, like however much effort you put in, that's what you get out of it. So don't let anyone scare you and be like, high school's gonna eat you alive, they're gonna eat you alive. No, they're really not. They're gonna call you like fresh meat for about 6 months, and or not 6 months, but like till winter break, and then, you know, get over it. And it's so funny because it's mainly not even the seniors, it's really like the sophomores that are gonna call you fresh meat. I promised myself as a sophomore I'm not calling anyone fresh meat. Unless they're my friend and like jokingly like that, but no new people I'm gonna call like freshman, fresh me, all that stuff, because you were just a freshman. Let's be so for real. Like 3 months ago, before summer began, you were just a freshman. And it's so funny that it comes from mainly those people, like sophomores. I'm not gonna lie, even though I had like a crazy roller coaster every year, I feel like now with it being over, high school goes by in a flash. Like football season over, basketball season over, like it's really quick. So don't take anything for granted and make sure you have fun rather than stressing and worrying about everything that's toxic and trying to keep people in your life, because that's not going to get you anywhere, and it's not going to make you feel good about yourself. It's not going to help you in school. It's not going to help you with any of your goals. So really just focus on you, and the people that are meant to be in your life will find their place, and you will find your place too. It's not important to be popular. It's not important to do any of that. Life isn't a popularity contest, unfortunately so. Life is just real, and it's about who works the best and who works the hardest and achieves their goals and does the things they need to do all the time. So just make sure you're one of those people that does the things they need to do all the time. Make sure you're reliant, and make sure you're mentally strong, whether that be in faith or anything like that. You don't have to be a Christian, that's fine, but if you are, make sure you're in that Bible and praying about everything, because once I started doing that, things around me began to anger me less and frustrate me less in school. You know, instead of being like, I'm gonna really fail this test today, you know, I'd be like, God, just, you know, you got it, carry the way, and he did. Like I said, I don't judge. You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be religious, but whatever you believe in, whether it be the universe or God or whatever else there is out there, lean on that and make sure you know yourself, and know yourself before you want to know anyone else, because it will destroy you trying to figure out a million other people and not know who you are. Stand on who you are. Don't let people change you. Don't let people influence you. And that is one thing I can proudly say about myself. I've never smoked or drank because someone offered me to. or anything like that, you can ask my friends. I'm not easily persuaded, and if you are one of those people, you know you're a people pleaser and you're easily persuaded, please try to work on it, or at least try to be around people that don't make you feel that way. People you know are not going to use you to advantage and try to influence you to do things that you shouldn't, because I promise you, look 10 times better as a person, and you can find better friends. You do not have to stay friends with somebody just because you want to fit into a clique or a group. You can find another person or a clique or a group or whatever it is, but find someone and people that meet your needs before anything else. And like I said, if you're close with your teachers, a lot of the times you can talk to them, you can lean on their shoulder, you can cry to them. Like, they are there for you. And I've had plenty of teachers I've cried to and talked to and got advice from, and it's just all around you. People, again, you don't have to be religious, but to me, people, I feel like God speaks to me through people a lot of the times, and I hear things I need to hear from certain people, random people, strangers, teachers, all the time. Like, you know, just listen. Become more of a listener instead of a talker. I feel like that has helped me a lot too. Like, I feel like I used to be such a talker, and I used to talk about everything, and I used to be such an open book, and I used to state every single opinion that I had. But once you learn to sit back and observe, you like gain so much more from that. You learn so much more from that. You see things unfold, and then it's just kind of funny because you never had anything to do with it, but you knew everything about it. Yeah, you become less influenced by things because you see how things happen and how things go in life. And once you see that, then you'll never really want to be like anybody else, because you know the way that you're going in life is better and more suited for you, because you are you and you have your own mind. Yeah, honestly, that's it. Like, I thought I was gonna have so much more to say about freshman year, but I really don't. It's honestly just all in your hands, and for you to make the best decisions and only influence yourself. Don't let people around you influence you. Be the best person that you can be as kind as you can be so unbothered. That is probably my biggest thing that I am. Be unbothered, because people aren't going to try to bother you. People are going to try and bring you in drama, and people are going to try and make assumptions about you and say this about you and that about you. But it's okay, because even if you make mistakes, which I made plenty my freshman year, they will go away. People will find something new to talk about. People will not care, because all they wanted to see was you go down, or they wanted to see your reaction. People want to see how you would react to rumors, so don't let them get to you. Don't let anything get the best of you. Just be your best you, and you'll be fine. And I promise high school is not that bad. So I hope this video just was a little bit of pep talk, just a little bit of advice. Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.